need a script for sleeping pills. My neighbor's dog's been keeping me awake and seems strangely invulnerable to poison. Why is the soon-to-be second prettiest Dr. Chase here?
I'll take that as a congratulations.
We're discussing a case.
Why did you close that file?
Wedding in 2 weeks. I say you were pregnant, but I don't think Chase's body is mature enough to produce sperm.
It's a small ceremony. Why wait?
Nighty-night.
Drugs with no lecture? He wants you out.
Interesting case.
Possible prostate cancer came into the ER.
Pencil cup.
Whoa! No wonder his prostate's enlarged. It's full of pool cues and cigars.
Chase's best man doesn't get here till the day of the wedding, so I asked Wilson to throw his bachelor party.
No retired ministers available to plan it?
Chase doesn't want some big raucous party.
So she says. Luckily, there are people in this world ready to stand up for what's right.
No. I don't want you to.
Listen, the two things I do well. Bachelor parties rank towards the top.
I get to help, right?
Starting 5 hertz. House made it through that entire differential without mocking our patient for not having a cochlear implant.
The patient doesn't want an implant because he's comfortable with who he is. It's admirable.
He's deaf. It's not an identity, it's a disability.
It's also a culture. The deaf have their own schools, their own language. Still no spiking.
Going to 20. Anything I can simulate with a $3 pair of earplugs is not a culture. No sign of seizure. Temporal lobe activity is still clean.
Doctor? Doctors, he can't see. One of his eyes.
The limp leading the blind.
Is that supposed to mean something?
I didn't think so.
So, exploding head syndrome plus vision loss.
Subclavian steal syndrome, vascular defect coupled with constant arm movement could siphon blood flow from the brain.
We should do an angio. Check his...
Knock yourselves out. How did I know he was going to go blind? Don't get cute, Gazoo. You're in my mind. You're obviously there.
C-reactive protein. I noticed in his file it was slightly elevated. Figured the stress at the seizure lab would drive the inflammation even higher, lead to optic neuritis.
It's a lot clearer than the limp leading the blind.
It was just a glimmer. I couldn't put it into words.
It's a long shot. I don't even remember the C-reactive protein level.
Obviously you do. You just don't know it.
How high is K2?
I don't know.
Me neither. I read a book about it years ago. Fierce, sexy Sherpa on the cover, bending over.
28,251 feet.
Cool. An all-access pass to my own brain.
Go play the kids some music.
Why?
Another long shot.
We're using iodine dye to track the blood flow in your neck and arm.
House, what are you doing? What does it look like I'm doing? Fighting the power. You laugh? How cool is that? Apparently your mom doesn't care what you're missing.
You're an ass. He says he feels the vibrations in his abdomen, but not his hand. What does that mean?
It's a new symptom. Neuropathy.
Thought you were gonna get some sleep.
Case got interesting. like the zoo. Except you can bang on the glass as much as you want.
How'd you know about the neuropathy?
Good question.
Enough with the riddles.
Tell me about it.
Think wrestling record.
Juggling. No, pins. 3 pins. The patient was pinned in his last 3 matches. Leading after that, he was 15-0. I figured his balance was off from diminished sensation.
Could be increased ICP from a brain tumor.
We missed on the head CT.
Cutting weight for wrestling could have led to rhabdomyolysis.
Patient went up a weight class 3 months ago.
Foreman's right.
Actually, increased ICP could make sense.
You just said.
I was processing.
It also puts a new symptom on the table.
His deafness. What if it was caused by NF2 cancer instead of his childhood meningitis?
So meningitis was a coincidence.
Or a byproduct of the cancer suppressing his immune system. MRI his head.
If you're right about NF2, his deafness may be reversible. I'll set it up and talk to the patient.
You two doing anything?